Hello, hello. How are you? I had some trouble getting my live to start. I didn't think it was going to work. I didn't think I had enough signal out here, but yay, it's working. So, first and foremost, I hope that all of my ladies out there had a wonderful Mother's Day. Hopefully you felt seen, celebrated, appreciated, loved. I know that it's just another day for, as far as it's just another day, just like every other day is just another day. However, it's always fun to celebrate and feel celebrated. Hold on, please be quiet. Remember what we talked about? Thank you. We're on the trampoline, but of course, when I'm doing a live, she wants to snuggle. So, and she's pretending to be a cat meowing. So if you hear a random cat, that is what you're hearing. Anyhow, so I hope you had a wonderful day yesterday, whether you actually celebrated Mother's Day or not. Hopefully it was a beautiful Sunday. Hold on. So I wanted to talk about saying no too much. Now, this is something moms and dads have probably heard a million times over by now, but it is possible to say no too much. In fact, it's frowned upon in the psychology world because they say that you should restrict saying no to times when it is truly critical. Critical meaning very dangerous, as in your kid's running into the road and there's a car coming, or they're running toward an open body of water and they don't know how to swim, or things like that. And the reason they say to not use the word no too much is because it's kind of like crying wolf. If you say no over every little thing, then when it really matters and it's life, your child's life depends on it, or their safety depends on it, and you're saying no, 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 well, if you've already said no a million times that day, or, in the last year of their life, whatever it may be, the chances are very likely that they're going to kind of shrug you off. Okay, no, whatever. I'm going to do it anyway, Mom. And so there are a lot of tips and tricks and recommendations for what you should do instead of saying no in a circumstance when it is not life-altering or dangerous. So the first and probably the most popular one, the one that I like to try to use, and by the way, I'm not perfect at this either. I have had a bad habit of saying no when I should be saying something else, but it's something we can all work on continuously with our kids and get better at over time. With any habit, the more that you practice, the better you get, right? So the best thing they say to do is to say what you do want in a situation. So if your child is, let's use an example of something you'd be like, no, don't do that. Like coloring on the walls or something. So let's say your child is coloring on the walls with crayon, and you turn around and see this happening. Instead of shouting, no, don't do that, because technically it's really not dangerous, right? It's just something unpreferred. So instead of saying that, say, whoa, let's take the crayons over to the coloring book and color there. So saying something you want to happen instead of saying no, if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense to you guys. Comment below if you have any questions as well. So saying what you do want is the best practice instead of saying no all the time. Another thing you can do is, in order to make no more effective, is to use the game green light, red light. Have you guys ever heard of that? Where you're like walking down the sidewalk or the road or in a park, and you practice with your toddler, say green light, and they go running off in the distance, and then you say red light, and they have to stop right then. So that is a way to get your child used to hearing a certain phrase and knowing that they need to freeze right on the spot. Yes, we play that game, huh? Freeze right on the spot and stop moving, right? So you can make it into whatever you want. Yes and no, go and stop, green light, red light, whatever you want to use, but make sure that the phrase that you're using, so red light for instance, you only use that when it's critically important that they stop in their tracks and don't move, right? So we practice that when we go on our walks sometimes. And for them, it's a game, and that's the point. You want it to be fun. You want it to be something that they can enjoy, laugh with you, practice doing and you know, just be having fun, and it not be like a, you have to do this, you have to practice, we're gonna, you know, keep trying this over and over until you get it right. Because of course, then they're gonna be like, I don't wanna do this. This is not fun. It's militant, right? So just make it fun and practice having them stop on a dime, and, you know, make it fun and rewarding for them when they do it right. So get, you know, have a treat or something they really love, a toy or something that they are looking forward to if they do it right. And then when it actually matters, you can scream out, red light, right? And they will stop on a dime. Or you might not even have to scream it. You may just be able to say it like normal, but they're used to stopping when they hear that command. So it keeps your kids safe. And that's the most important thing for all of us, right? Is to keep our little ones safe and happy and healthy. So I don't even know what's going on over here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Anyhow, you guys, it was great to talk to you today. Let me know if you have any questions and how this is all going for you. I know, like I said, as a mom myself, it is really trying sometimes to not use the word N-O, but practice makes perfect. So I'm going to keep trying and keep practicing until, well, I don't know that I'll ever be perfect, but you know what I mean. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful day.